There's a throne in my house? Okay, which means yeah, okay, yeah. I should have visited the attic before quitting Minecraft. Oh wow. Well, hello everyone. How are we doing today? Today. Oh god. I hope you guys are doing amazing. So you're feeling drained. Okay, so I can't really help for feeling drained. Unless, let's see. I do have my 1.0 model debut, really soon. In 3 days. In 3 days, I'm gonna have my 1.0 model debut. Well, partial debut. For reasons that I have given in past streams. I will not re-explain it. But yeah. What do you mean by gachas? Ah, I'm glad you asked. Basically that's how I call that's how I called the Mondays before before I started the whole showdown thing. Basically, and that's what I'm gonna try to revisit today. Basically, I am playing some games called gachas. And well, I guess I might as well show you guys because we are back in this game. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've played this game on stream. So there has been some changes. Oh, the sound isn't really that high. Okay, then I have to readjust the sound from there. There. Just like that. Alright. So basically, today we're gonna be farming and doing that stuff. Pop-Tarts are goated as fuck. Oh god, Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are goated. This is real. Alright, so
ready and waiting.
Right, so the character I was farming for was her. But I mean, she has all of her skills to 11. We're playing as a girl. Oh, right. We can play as many characters. We can play as many characters in this game. Yeah, I just have her as the character I move around in the map. But I guess I can go with Wise, being the main character that I selected. Because, well, when you start this game, you are asked to pick between Belle and Wise. I chose Wise, that's why I have the star here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we have some stuff to do, like this event and this one. Okay, this is a permanent event. Right, I did that. Alright. So we're gonna start by doing our dailies. To remind ourselves what this game is about. So... Alright. We have to farm for these things. So, we're gonna go with this team. A rogue link. Oh, a poke rogue link. I've never done that. That could be interesting.
Don't push it too far. Stop resisting. Fine. Don't push it too far. Behave now. Surrender your weapon.
There.
Justice is served. Wakey, wakey. You're under arrest. Let's check your meds. Weapon all out. There's nothing that I'll eat. Everything! No restrictions. Fire at will.
All right, good. But I have the rules. I'm making them because nobody else. So well, because everywhere else thinks it's BS. All right, yeah, why not? Sure. Yeah, I want to play with another team. Let's go. No, not that. This one. There. All right. Alright, second stack. And third and final stack.
Out of the way.
Oops.
What a pain.
There.
Don't look straight at me.
There we go, max stack already.
You know, I should be getting paid.
There. There we go.
Ellen, switch up.
All right. Max stack. Oops. All right. Alright.
Fight your throwdown.
Blow, blow, blow away your troubles! Yeah!
Don't look straight at me.
I'm happy to be of service. You know, I should be getting paid working overtime.
One Pokemon to catch every 10 towns or rounds. If a Pokemon dies, you will release it at the end of the trainer battle or when you can, yeah. And what happens to the other mon you get to use that Pokemon for the battle you're in. Then after the battle it dies. Reviver Seas will save that Pokemon's life. But if that Pokemon's pair dies and it has a seed, it will still die. Alright. I'm down. Hashtag yapping. Yep. How does it feel to be the yapper now, huh? After ZZ. That's what I'm gonna check. I don't know. I don't know if farming in ZZ is gonna be quick or not.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Right, those are the teams I have. Might as well go back to this team. This team's nice to use.
Don't push it too far.
What do you mean? Why her body jiggles when she moves? Human beings jiggle when they move.
This won't hurt.
That not much. Oh wait, they're talking about the character that I currently have. Like what's happening right now?
You're under arrest. Neat and tidy.
Oh.
Cross the line.
Okay.
I'll eat
Okay, well, in that case, I understand the confusion. Yeah, this, so the character is called Qingyi, and she's a robot. So I guess that explains why she moves like that. In the big character. Yeah, I'm gonna do two more runs since that's how many I need to upgrade the character. And well, then I guess we'll go check it out.
This won't hurt. Drop the weapon. You're under arrest. It's no good to run. Taking the shot. Justice is served.
All right.
Face the consequences. Stop resisting. Neat and tidy. Cross the line and you get shot. Remember to smile.
Oh, you can only have one legendary? Okay,
Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
good to know. Alright. Up. One more. Pick wisely. Yeah, well, I mean, I usually don't really pick legendaries, so
Hold again. Okay, taking the shot.
oh, there.
You're under arrest. Neat and tidy. Justice is served.
I'm gonna put the rules in Discord. Alright.
Stop resisting. Let's test your math. Catch you in the next life.
Suppressor K-22. Maximum firepower.
There. Whew, we can upgrade. Or well, we can upgrade still need this, but that's where we're going next. Before we go there, I'm probably gonna need more money. So there. Now we're gonna use this team.
It's not over yet.
Final go.
Good. All right, now I guess it's time to go fight the bosses.
Awaiting further instructions.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Notorious Hunt. Ooh. The ballerinas. You ready, boss? Yep.
You can share the load, Julian.
Oh wow, they are giving me free attacks.
Stop resisting.
Neat and tidy. Cross the line and you get shot.
An opening. Retargeting. Don't get hit.
Okay, there was no okay. Okay. All right.
Let's test your math. Catch you in the next life.
Compressor K22. Maximum firepower.
Nice. One down. Only two more.
You can share the load, Julian. Huh? Tread carefully. Yep.
All right.
You're under arrest.
Let's test your math.
Keep up these.
Hashtag most respectful guy of 2025. The first thing he says is fuck you.
Hold again. Out you right hand.
Stop resisting.
All right.
Please don't resist.
Taking the shot. No restrictions. Fire it well.
Good. And my last attempt of the week.
Don't push it too far. Huh?
You're under arrest.
Let's test your math.
Taking the shot. Retargeting.
Nope.
Justice is served.
Stop resisting.
Please don't resist.
Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
Good. All right, so Astra is fully upgraded. Now I just need to actually build her. Yeah. All right. So now that this is done, who was it, Bacon, that you were talking about? That was all jiggly, or something like that. I believe you said. Huh?
Ooh, we really harmonize.
Actually, like,
Awaiting further instructions. We fighting? Take
Hey, don't look down on me.
I shall follow your order.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
Do I really need to take this class?
Yukashiro Yanagi, awaiting order.
Huh? Is something the
A new case to solve? Ooh, we really harmonize.
Number 0, Ambi. Ready for combat.
Sokaku, ready. Pick me, and I promise
huh?
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
This is the path I follow.
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
I'm gonna kill him.
Erratic.
Is it time to clock out?
This
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
Go ask my colleagues. With all of them? Well, I mean, there's jiggle physics, but
Ready and
I mean,
waiting.
their hair moves,
Only the brave will live.
the chest moves. Although
Me!
I'll give it to you. The way their chest moves doesn't feel like a real chest. It feels more like they have water balloons instead. Because a chest doesn't move like that, but you know. I'm stuck. Ah, okay. So, there was something. Here was it? Oh, there's a new story. Okay. We also have that. Let's see. Immersive storytelling. Yeah. Story that took place in the past. The story of a rookie proxy named Phaeton meets a young lady at a crossroad of fate. So ass. It's not ass. Okay, so this is the beginning. Oh, not him. Ugh. All right.
Our first assignment together is a missing person commission. There's no need for combat or venturing into any hollows, so it's completely safe. Honestly, I can't think of a better way to test your skills.
With all due respect to the client, a proxy's role is to guide people through the hollows. Is it worth hiring a proxy for a commission that doesn't even involve going into one?
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you. Your ability to navigate the hollow is unquestionable. That's what makes a proxy a proxy. But this role involves more than just that, and this commission is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate those other skills. To be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with, just pieces of info. That's why this is a perfect chance to show off your skills in gathering intel, spotting details, and negotiating. All the makings of a top-tier proxy.
All right.
Oh
you
wow.
sold me.
They really
Let's see what
gave
we're
me the
doing.
choice here. Phew. Oh, trigger.
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues. All we know is that the woman in the photo is your target.
Oh.
Just a photo? That's barely a clue. No name, no background, not even her usual haunts. And what's up with the harmonica and the sheet music?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible they just don't want to share. But the client did mention if you get stuck, you should try playing the sheet music with the harmonica.
Why?
Well then, I'll leave this commission in your capable hands. keep me in the loop if you make any breakthroughs. Just ping me on Knock Knock.
Finding someone with just a photo and a melody. That's like searching for a needle in a haystack. Got any ideas, Wise?
Maybe we should check Port Elpis. Women with their eyes covered aren't exactly that common. Remember when we visited the sea a while back? I think we saw someone who fit that description. Remember? You were in a bad mood, so we went to the sea to clear our heads. We even bought some fries, but you got distracted by a woman passing by with her eyes covered, and the seagull took the fries right out of your hand.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I remember. She did look a lot like the woman in the photo. And I was just curious, all right? She stood out. How was I supposed to know the seagulls there were so aggressive? Anyway, it's an unexpected lead. Let's check out the port and see if we can dig anything up.
He hit you? Good to know. Oh god, I have to go. Oh my god. No, no. She has to be above. You better be here. Oh god, which means I have to. Okay, not her. Oh, not him. Oh god, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to talk to all of them for triggers to actually appear. You're kicked up? What do you mean? Okay, I don't have to. Oh god. Game. What do you mean I'm kicked up? Not really.
I've got nothing. How about you, Wise?
Let's try the
Looks like this isn't something that can be solved with
the harmonica.
to the port. But since we're here, how about we try playing the harmonica?
Bro
not
got a
sure
flat.
I'm good at
Yeah,
it too, but
this guy's
if it
got a
doesn't
flat.
work, we'll just buy some fries and head back home.
I agree. Playing the harmonica and buying fries. Both are officially your job now.
I guess there's no saying no to you. Fine. But just so you know, I'm not good at it. So don't blame me if it sounds terrible.
That was pretty painful.
Mhm.
And it didn't do a thing. Let's just grab some fries and call it a day.
Excuse me. Were you the ones playing the harmonica just now?
Sorry for my brother making a bit of a ruckus. We'll just... Wait. You're...
My view from
person
under
in the
your
photo.
chair is nice.
You... I didn't even hear any footsteps.
My apologies.
Joke's on
I will
you.
quietly
I'm
second
not
your
in a
judgment.
chair.
I didn't mean to startle you. If I may ask, where did you learn that melody?
Yeah, that's what I thought, huh? You got baited,
Actually, we're proxies.
baited,
This song was given to us by our
baited.
client. We didn't expect it to help us find you. Our client is looking for you, you see. Why don't we discuss the details somewhere else?
I see. Please lead the way. I'd also like to meet this client of yours.
Why don't we head back to the
He's
store?
just ending the
Okay,
skip
let's go check in
cycle.
with Shepard.
Ah,
I almost forgot. Your name is...
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time. But I do have a
Karen.
code name. You can call me Charon.
And also, I baited you. I am sitting in a chair, but I wanted to well,
Miss Karen, I've already contacted
gain
the
money
information broker
to
who issued the
actually
commission.
buy
Once he
a
gets
standing
here, it shouldn't be long before you
desk.
can meet the client. Feel free to have a seat on the couch. I'll grab you something to drink.
Thank you, but please, don't mind me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV wall, third unit from the left, it has a connection issue. You might want to check it out when you have time.
Let me see. You're right. How did you pick up on that? I thought there was some lag lately.
I rely on my hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I can just about make out
Life
the
of a
outlines my
Dragons. Yep,
surroundings.
yep.
To move around like an average citizen, I've trained my other senses to be extremely sharp. I heard a faint buzzing sound. By moving around the room and noticing the change in sound, I was able to pinpoint the location of the faulty TV.
Sorry. I hope my question didn't seem rude.
No need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world.
Yep.
As proxies, you too should know that better than most. Anything that can be seen with your eyes can never be considered a secret.
It's me
Ah,
again. You
him.
two found the target already? Wow, Phaethon, you guys are incredible. If you're always this fast, you could take on anything.
I'm glad you're impressed, but you seem somewhat unhappy. Troubled, even.
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the woman in the photo, but there's a new problem. I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his Knock Knock account since yesterday. I brushed it off at first, but there's still no reply today. Just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location, the edge of a hollow. Who sends something like that in normal circumstances?
From what you're saying, it sounds like the client ran into some kind of trouble tied to the hollow. But we can't jump to conclusions just yet.
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's alright. Let's stay in touch for now. We won't be wrapping up this commission for a while.
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Could you share that location with me? If I investigate the hollow, I might pick up some clues.
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into. Without a carrot or combat personnel, it's a death trap. You should wait.
I'm a soldier. I served with the Eridu Defense Force under the Chrysoberyl Division. Even after retiring, I've made countless trips into the hollow. You can trust in my combat skills. The heart rates of
And
the two
can't you
proxies
see
here
the
seem
way
to have
she's
just
dressed?
spiked. Don't worry. My military days are far behind me. I have no current ties with them. As for getting into the hollow, proxies, can I request your assistance? I don't know anyone else who could guide me. I'll pay the commission fee as best I can. If you don't want to be involved, that's fine. I'll think of something.
We're just as eager to find the client. After all, no
Just like a
client,
baddie,
no
I mean,
payment.
what?
Besides, if we said no, you'd still
Yeah.
into the hollow alone, wouldn't you?
How did you know?
So I was right. You remind me of how Belle and I used to be.
Yeah, it's
So
fan
fixated on
service.
Finding someone that nothing else mattered, not even your own safety. Well,
Like,
since Miss
she's
Charon
supposed
wants
to
to
be
investigate,
in the
I'm willing to
military,
act as the proxy for an
but
additional fee. Just leave it to
She
us.
has no
I
protection
see. That works for me.
on her
With the
stomach.
client still unreachable, my hands are tied. Please look into the hollow.
And well,
And be
I get that she's a sniper, but
Really
come
sorry
on.
for troubling you both. Finding this client is very important to me, so I may have acted a bit out of line just now.
Don't worry about it. Seeing how determined you are to find this person, we can't just sit back and do nothing. Let's work together to find them.
All right, let's go to the HDD. All right, trial
I've
use.
got your back.
How is her impact? That's all. Okay, that's what she has. Okay.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Well, I guess I am gonna use her because mine is
I've got your back.
you know.
I
Yeah.
am the I've got your back.
Okay, so
I am the Eye of Obel.
Number 0, Ambi.
we're gonna put NB with her. Let's see. Who else is usually on this team? Oh, like that. Yeah. Because fan service. It's also pretty tiring, if I'm being honest. Inappropriate R's after shit toggled. Well, I mean, technically in real life, butts and breasts do jiggle like that. Well, they do jiggle, but not to that extreme. But I get what you mean. It does feel like they are wearing nothing beneath. She doesn't even have a recommended team yet. I guess we're gonna pick NB. And there.
Only the brave will win. Victory will be ours.
There. Like balls, but the bigger, the more they giggle. They jiggle. Well, that one makes sense.
Miss Charon, I need some time to calculate the hollow route.
Leave this to me, Proxy. Actually, I've been to this hollow before for reasons. I still remember the way forward clear as day.
Move behind me.
Oh, why don't you wait just a little longer? Calculating a path doesn't take that long.
All right. Shield is up.
Dirty trick.
Copy. Here, recalibrating. It'd be more efficient to retrace the path I've already walked. Please come with me, Proxy. The path ahead. It should be right around here. I wasn't here too long ago.
Weaklings!
One moment,
Come on.
Proxy. I might have misremembered. I just need to think.
What you deserve.
I'm sure you're well aware that hollows undergo periodic spatial distortions and reconstruction.
Now you pay. Off balance. It's time.
That's why each time we enter, we need the most up-to-date carrot.
Wanna recharge?
I
Sorry
ship
for being
Dragons
so
and Luna. Don't
presumptuous,
tell her I said
Roxy.
that.
I got ahead of
I
myself
mean-
and made things difficult for you.
Unless you bring it up again, well, unless you bring it up while she's here, I won't tell her. I'm probably gonna forget about it. But why? Why do you ship us?
When you move and fight.
Time to try.
Is it because of your exceptional hearing and tactile senses?
Why not? That is the correct answer.
That's one part of it. In
Well,
fact,
actually, that would be the
may I
correct
say
answer, but for
some of
anything
the
else.
answers are changed. I can't see most things clearly, but I'm able to detect the etheric fluctuations of nearby humans, ethereals, and other objects.
I won't budge. Even one step.
I call this ability ether.
Wait, something's up ahead. There's someone on the ground.
Ah,
It smells like blood.
it smells like blood, but it doesn't look like blood. Ready for this game? Yeah.
What could have happened? Who did
That
this?
shot. Yeah. Now I think that's partially my fault.
Given the depth of the wound and the
I think that
caliber
was
of the
partially my fault because I could have. But I mean,
What's going on?
I think I could have looked anywhere else, but the wall was right behind her, so I don't think there was any. I don't think there was many more ways for me to look at her.
Will reach its mark.
Now.
Those are high-pressure ether storage tanks, filled with highly concentrated ether.
The voltage. I won't back down.
As soon as the valve is open, the ether will flow out at a fixed rate.
Such high ether concentrations will make the nearby ethereals more active.
Yeah. We've been doing that. Oh, wait. Okay.
All high-pressure ether tanks have been disabled. We can keep moving.
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still alive. I'm not detecting any ether fluctuations.
I've
or
been
any
so
other life
petty.
forms nearby.
If you're better than him in the game, he will pay to enter victory. Ah! I see. So, small dick energy then.
They're still survivors. Charon, can you check their condition?
Confirmed. 1 is seriously injured. A bullet pierced their lung. The other 3? No internal injuries, just a few minor wounds. They're all unconscious. The one with severe wounds. His etheric fluctuations are nearly completely gone. He's beyond saving.
Who are you?
I'm
Help me.
man.
It hurts. So cold. I don't want to die.
Is there nothing else we can do? If we contact the hospital and get him out of the hollow right away...
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll bleed out long before we can get him out. No rescue team can beat the clock when life fades this fast.
Am I dying? I just want to go home.
Oh, too bad. then just shoot him.
Are you alright? Did you get hurt
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Tragic. Yeah, yeah.
As I mentioned before, these eyes of mine have their uses, but they bring just as much inconvenience. The rejection reaction you saw just now was one of them. Staring into death. It's not something I handle well.
My head. Where am I?
Oh god, another one.
I remember now. There was a madman, a lunatic who tied me up and dragged me into the hollow. You're not.
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand? There are 2 more unconscious survivors here. If you can, help us carry one of them. Let's get out of here together.
Leave? We can leave this place? What about that lunatic who shot at me from the shadows?
Looks like the person behind this has already left. Charon, let's get the survivors out of here. Follow me.
The lunatic is me. Oh god. You shot them. God. What did you do? By shooting them, you forced us to sit through this fan service. You yeah. So I don't want to be that guy, but army, by the way, military, by the way. Is she? Damn. Not bad, not bad. Looking respectfully, of course. Looking respectfully. Oh, she's here now.
Thank you all for assisting me, even though I'm a stranger. You've given me valuable information.
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives. If there's anything else you want to ask, go right ahead.
I do have some questions left to ask. Before that, could the 3 of you introduce yourselves? I'd like to see if there's a pattern to how the killer chose their targets.
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the Defense Force, but now I'm just working a regular desk job at a private company. Don't let that fool you, though. I've earned my stripes.
I'm Jesse, currently working as an internet information broker. I'm still pretty new at it, though, so I can't think of any reason someone would target me.
My turn? I'm Erin. I was also in the Defense Force, but now I'm unemployed.
Ah.
Actually,
Person seems to
I
be
have a question for
targeting
you all.
people from the military.
You see my friend when you were in the hollow? She's about my height with shoulder-length blonde hair and a mole under her eye. We were kidnapped together, but I can't find her anywhere now.
If I'm not mistaken, we didn't come across anyone like that in the hollow, among both the survivors or the bodies.
It's all right. I'll keep looking. I hope she's okay. We were always inseparable. We even planned to visit Scott Outpost together for Remembrance Day. I never thought something like this would happen.
Remembrance Day? What's that?
As the name suggests, it's a day organized by the Defense Force for the families of deceased soldiers and veterans. People gather to mourn their loved ones who died in the fall of the old capital and find comfort in each other's company.
I didn't know the Defense Force did that. Huh. Maybe I should go check it out.
If I can't find her anywhere else, I'll head to Remembrance Day alone. Maybe she'll show up there. Was your missing friend also a member of the Defense Force? Yes, she and I were in the same squad. Obsidian Division's Cartis squad.
This sounds like a series of murders targeting the defense force. But then, Jesse wasn't with the defense force.
No, you're probably not far off. Jesse claims to have been up front, but he neglected to mention he was once part of the defense force. Right, Jesse?
Well, that's... I just don't like bringing up my past in the defense force. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. They're just memories from my time there that I'd rather forget. I was part of Obsidian Division's Knock Squad. That's the absolute truth.
I was also in the Obsidian Division, Impera Squad.
Ah.
I don't know who those who died in the Hollow were, but it seems the killer really is targeting members of the defense force.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, during the fall of the old capital, didn't our 3 squads work together on a mission outside Hollow Zero?
We did? I don't really remember.
I have a vague memory of it, but there were so many people on the mission, I don't remember your faces.
Thank you all for the information. I'm starting to see a pattern in the killer's choice of targets. But there's something else I need to ask. I came to this hollow because someone I'm searching for sent me its location. And that person was likely being held by the killer as well. Did you happen to see anyone else?
You're not giving us much to go on. At least tell us what kind of person you're looking for. Male or female, what they look like. Can't offer much help without that.
Sorry, I don't have much else to share. Even so, if any of you remember anything else that may be useful, please let me know. This is very important to me.
You don't even know who they are, yet you're so determined to find them. Is it really going to be an issue if you can't find this person?
Maybe. I've been searching for someone for a long time. They might be the key to achieving my goal.
I see. Whatever happens, I hope you find them. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Thank you. But please, prioritize your own safety. If the killer is targeting former Defense Force members, there's a good chance they'll come after you again. Stay vigilant.
Of course. Once I've checked out Remembrance Day, I'm locking myself in my room and throwing away the key.
God. Well, I'm a little bit tired from my day. But I'm gonna be able to finish streaming. Oh, not him.
Phaethon, you've already been to the Hollow and made it back safely?
Did you run all the way here? Do you need a moment? We've already been to the Hollow, but unfortunately, we haven't found the client yet.
I'm fine. Did you find any clues there?
There are traces left behind. Signs of a kidnapping. It's very likely the client was involved.
That's right. It seems the client was kidnapped, taken into the Hollow, and later moved again. We're still looking for more clues. So, what made you rush over to the store?
Well, just take a look for yourself. I checked a map of New Eridu. This spot, it's another Hollow entrance.
We were just stressing over a lack of leads, and now one conveniently falls into our laps? Something about this feels off.
You're sure it's just a disappearance for now and nothing more serious has happened, right? If that's the case, the situation is still manageable. No matter how shaky the clue is, let's keep investigating. Just be careful. Any casualties and this will become something beyond our control. At that point, stop the commission and contact me. I'll bring in some professional Hollow experts to deal with the situation.
thank you for not revealing what really happened to that information broker.
Don't mention it, but why keep secrets? From a practical standpoint, wouldn't calling for backup have been the safer move?
The killer is a sniper who has no qualms about taking lives. Judging by the victim's injuries, it's clear they know how to deal a fatal blow and how to inflict pain without causing death. Most Hollow Raiders lack experience dealing with snipers. If they encounter the killer, it's likely to end in a difficult fight, or worse, casualties. And besides, asking for help from others would only delay the search. The client is at risk right now, so I think we should follow the clues and enter the Hollow as soon as possible to ensure their safety.
I may have kept it from Shepard, but I have to admit, it's too dangerous. That location message seems cagey. It could be a trap to lure us in.
I understand, I really do. But what if we're late and something happens to the client?
Why is the client so important to you, Charon? Would you be willing to tell us? Are you so set on finding them because they're connected to the person you've been looking for?
The client's true identity might be the very person I've been looking for. And if not, they most certainly have some vital information. Since leaving the military, I've spent years searching for my missing teammates. They were more than just comrades who trusted me with their lives. To me, someone raised as an orphan, they were family. I've scoured countless hollows and every corner of New Eridu to find them, but I've never found a single lead. Until I met you and heard that melody on the harmonica. It's called Homecoming. My squad leader composed it. Only our squad knew it. And yet that client of yours not only knows the song, but also gave you the sheet music. Please, Proxy. This client is the only lead I have left. I'm certain my teammates are still alive. If this trail goes cold, I don't know when I'll get another chance to reunite with them.
I understand how anxious you must be right now. We can help you, but we really need to be careful this time.
Thank you, Proxy. I feel much better knowing I have your support. You can trust me. I'll protect you if the killer is really waiting for us in the Hollow. We'll make it out in one piece.
Alright. Oh, wait. There, I'm gonna do these 10 pulls. And nothing. Alright, 10 pulls have been done. Let's go.
I've got your back.
Standing by.
There, why not?
Let's make a grand entrance.
It looks like there's something here.
Proxy, look at this. A communicator left right at the Hollow's entrance.
Why is there a communicator here? It Doesn't look like it was left behind randomly.
There's hardly any dust on its surface, which means it was only placed here recently. It looks like someone wants us to use it.
Nah.
Ah, such decisiveness. Following random location info without even thinking twice. I'm glad, Sniper of Liar Squad.
Liar Squad? What's that? More importantly, who are you?
Sniper. Or should I say Charon now? Haven't you shared your past with our dear Proxy? If introductions aren't your strong suit, I'd be happy to show you how. You can call me Grim Vulture, the one behind this string of murders.
Okay, that's a pretty good name, actually.
I've been working my way down a list, crossing off names. And now, Charon of Liar Squad, your name is next.
Looks like you've done your homework on me. Just because my presence interfered with your plan, you've decided to take me out for good?
I thought you were just going to be another obstacle in my way. But now, with you in my sights, this must be some kind of destiny.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, but I'm looking for someone. Given that you're waiting at the hollow entrance they shared, I'm guessing you have them. If you hand them over, perhaps we can make a deal.
So your version of making a deal is stalling for time to locate me and lining up your shot? Can't say I'm surprised. After all, that's exactly what I plan to do too. You seem to have rather unique eyes, but you'll never get the chance to hit me. After all, no one's better at counter-sniping than me.
Seems talking won't resolve this, but I'm not averse to using force.
Now that's the spirit! If you're looking for someone, why not search the hollow for clues? Providing you can survive both my attacks and those of the ethereals, of course. Oh, and I've prepared a little gift for all your trouble. I hope you still have that determined look on your face after seeing it.
Okay.
Watch out for Grim Vulture taking shots from afar.
Testing for wind.
Is there nothing we can do?
Recalibrating. Suppressing fire.
I found a box. Something feels off about it.
Why? Nightbot, I am out. Well, Nightbot can't really talk per se, but it's fine. Have a nice rest of your day, and well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow for when we actually start recording for the video.
You still remember what's inside the box, right? You're only 2 weeks past the one Steve always wore.
Right on cue.
Curious as to how he died? I'll tell you. He took his own life. There wasn't much difference from being off by heroes.
already been drawn to it.
Okay.
We did it, Proxy. Let's keep moving.
Another box.
Acheron's favorite gloves. It wasn't easy getting my hands on them.
Ether vision activate.
As expected of such a famous, beautiful commander, even the gloves are stylish.
I'll join your melody.
And yeah, well, her hands were missing. Don't you think that's a shame, Sniper?
Rating. That was easy.
Such beautiful hands. It can no longer hold. Cereal's gnawed off her arm, and part of her leg as well.
I want that.
She still has the backbone. She's so tall.
For wind.
It's just as I said. She died from multiple causes.
Stop button mashing.
Even the most beautiful flowers will wither without protection.
Move it.
Now, do you think I'm telling the truth or a lie this time?
How long do you intend to keep up this game of cat and mouse? I'll be coming to your hideout soon. Wipe that smile off your face and wait. Wait and see what I'm going to do.
Later.
Recalibrating.
Pretty weird, because I just like, well, the notification just appeared, but I don't think anything played. Like it was like 2 minutes ago. Okay, yeah, okay. Thank you, sound alerts. Thank you.
Inside is... Who was it again? Oh, right. A piece of bloodied fabric from Cocytus's clothes and some damaged engineering gear stained with Leafy's blood.
Oh, that's fucked up, actually.
Boxes, so I had to cram them together. They're just a medic and an engineer. Not exactly combat material, right? Surely
That's
you're not
fricked
mad,
up.
Are you?
Okay, her spirit. Okay.
That's enough. Using her squad mates who are like family to mentally torture her. How much longer are you planning on doing this?
Oh dear. Did I go too far? My
Maybe why I'm not a mod again?
apologies. It's just watching you plunge headfirst into my
No
trap was
reason,
so
actually.
entertaining. I may have gotten a bit carried away, you know? Relax. The person you're
Like I
looking for
just
isn't
didn't.
here,
I just
and the
didn't
rest are just
consider
fakes.
it.
I didn't actually take them from her comrades. Her comrades are long since corpses in the hollow, after all. How could I possibly have gotten hold of their clothes? A decisive strike to be sure. But as I've already said, your awareness, sight, and experience mean nothing in front of a more skilled sniper.
I didn't expect to kill you so easily. There was a subtle change in your ether fluctuations the moment I fired. That was all I needed. You knowing my past makes me feel sick. But after seeing that you're just a coward who feels fear from another's killing intent, it doesn't bother me as much anymore.
Coward, you say? How fascinating! You were little more than a hollow shell before, but now that you've bared your teeth, you've started looking somewhat respectable. I know your composure is nothing more than a facade. You've never truly faced the weight of your comrades' deaths, have you? I bet your mind is now filled with their dying screams.
You play the song? I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, if you use exclamation mark songs and then, well, then space, and after the space you follow with the link, then, then you'll be able to put it, crap, in the playlist for future streams where I use it. Oh. How to get the current song? Okay. Good job.
We both believe her squad.
Let's ignore what just happened.
You can stop with the lies. Why are you so fixated on Charon? Just because she used to serve in the defense force? She has nothing to do with your target.
Nothing to do with it? Then why don't you go ask her about it? What surprises me more is you actually believe her teammates are still alive. Don't tell me she dragged you into all this danger without telling you anything.
Shut up.
If she won't
Oh,
tell
she
you,
mad.
I will. Those so-called alive squad mates of hers went missing during the fall of the old capital. I'm sure you know exactly what that means. When the old capital fell, countless Defense Force soldiers were either killed by ethereals or became them. The surviving soldiers, struggling to defend themselves, never had the opportunity to carry their comrades' bodies out of Hollow Zero. Obviously, her squad mates, the members of Liar Squad, were among the dead. But since their bodies were never found, she insists they're still alive. Even going as far as to deceive her own proxy.
What the frick did you just copy paste?
I didn't lie to the proxy. They're alive. I have proof. Someone like you could never understand.
I could never understand? Huh. You think it's hard to understand your childish thought process? If you really have solid proof, why not tell me? Come on, let's hear it!
My eyes. I lost nearly 90% of my vision during the fall of the old capital. But in return, I gained the ability to see what
Okay,
others can't.
maybe not copy paste
Every
that
day for
though.
years, I've seen my squad mates.
It's just gonna take space.
And lifelike,
It's just gonna take
Never
space
disappeared.
in the chat.
waiting for me to find them. Why else would I have been given these eyes?
That's your proof? Did you hear that? Proxy hiding in the bamboo. She spent years chasing after people who couldn't possibly exist, all because of some ghostly visions. You'd rather believe those visions of your teammates are real-time projections than accept that they're dead. What if I told you the way I described their deaths before was the absolute truth? Will you finally face reality? Or will you keep fooling yourself, believing in ghosts? I guess you'll keep deceiving yourself. Because that's how you survive.
I'm not lying to myself. I really
want to find your squad mates who have been missing for years and were officially declared dead? You couldn't protect them when the old capital fell, and now you're just making up stories to
I feel like Grim Vulture is one of her old teammates.
Reason to go on, to latch on to any stupid excuse. You're just a selfish, naive coward who did nothing and couldn't do anything when your comrades were dying. Giving up already? At least you've got a shred of time to die, coward.
Charon is not a coward. Someone who enters the Hollows despite the condition of their eyes is anything but a coward. At the very least, she's far braver than a criminal like you, who hides in the shadows.
Yeah, it's bad to be a criminal. That's basically what he's saying.
Your proxy sure has a way with words. I won't waste any more of my
It's
breath.
bad
Just
to be
die
bad.
already.
I've completed analysis of the surrounding fissures. Charon, snap out of it. We can use that fissure to escape.
Fissures? When did you... Still trying to play tricks.
Yay! How much you're nothing.
Charon? Do you want some hot cocoa? I'm sure you're exhausted after such a tough fight. You should get some rest.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
Don't listen to Grim Vulture. They'd say anything to get under your skin. Once we start doubting the truth, we've fallen into their trap.
No,
Because villains
Proxy.
exist,
I think
hero
Grim Vulture
exists.
has a point. Maybe
It's
all just in
funny
my head.
because
The things
you're
Grim
technically
Vulture
right,
left. When I
but
touched them, I was reminded of the
you
day
know,
the old capital fell.
the
I felt
opposite
same
is also
sensation when I
technically
touched an
true.
injured comrade. I tried to shake off that
It's
feeling,
it's full circle.
I can't
Which is
can't
sad.
stop thinking about the possibility that all my squad mates are dead.
Would you be willing to share more? What really happened on the day
Villains
the
don't
old
need
capital
heroes.
fell with you and the Liar Squad?
Some do.
Day,
Some villains
in the
were
first
created
hour,
because of
Hollow Zero
heroes.
started expanding. Defense Force HQ thought it was just a normal hollow disaster, and thought they could suppress it with a standard amount of troops. Liar Squad was among the first troops sent there. Before we left, our superiors promised reinforcements would be on the way to support us in combat, so we didn't need to worry too much about facing the Ethereals. But soon after we began the mission, we
Heroes get in the
realized
way.
things weren't going to
Well,
go like we
yeah.
thought. The
Yeah, I
Ethereals
mean
came at us
that's
like an endless
basically
tide.
what they do.
The Hollow expanded
I'm
beyond
one
control,
villain that
and
was
more importantly, the reinforcements never came. The Defense Force troops
one
outside
villain
the
that
Hollow
was
soon realized this was no ordinary disaster. Hollow Zero was devouring Eridu at horrifying speed. The reinforcement plan was called off, and the promised troops retreated. Honestly, even if they had come to help, it wouldn't have changed anything. I watched
made by a
as
hero.
members of the advanced force around me
God,
died one after
I
another,
can't name
or were
one
corrupted into
off the top of my head
slowly
right
lost
now.
the strength to maintain
But there are
formation.
some.
I was a weak point in our formation. An ether shot fired by an ethereal hit my eyes, corrupting them. Because of that and several other wounds, I shortly lost consciousness. I'm not sure how long I was out, but just before losing my vision, I briefly regained consciousness. The last thing my eyes saw was my squad mate standing in front of me. Looking back, when I woke up again, I
Ah,
was already back
there
in
we go.
base. The higher higher-ups detonated the Shiryu
Alright,
pillars
there we go. I
and
just did a
finally
quick
managed to
search.
bring Hollow Zero under control.
So
I don't
there's
know who
Two-Face.
rescued me from the Hollow.
Two-Face in the
None of
Dark
my
Knight.
squad mates had made it out.
He was created by Batman.
The image of my squad mates
There's also Ultron, although Ultron is
a sign that they're still alive.
the literal.
They must have continued
It's
fighting
literally
until
a villain
unconscious,
created.
eventually getting lost in
But
the
so
hollow and
we're
losing
not gonna
contact
count
with the main force.
Ultron because Ultron he
He
was
wandered between the
manufactured,
various
right?
hollows of New Eridu.
He was manufactured,
Must have been
and
what
it's not
happened,
like
right?
it's not someone that was
Defense
changed.
Force,
It's someone that was
civilians,
created.
No one believes
Kylo
me.
Ren.
So I decided to find them myself.
Kylo Ren
Using
technically
Shini's
counts.
eyes.
Loki
Had to be the
technically
guy who was
counts.
finding them still alive. Am I
Hmm?
wrong,
Who?
Proxy?
Oh, Two-Face
These eyes
from
were
Batman.
always-
You don't know Two-Face?
I knew that's what you thought. Interpreting what my eyes see as proof my squad mates are still alive is just
Okay,
wishful thinking.
we're gonna up. All right. There we go. There. This guy. The one with the coin. You know, the one that only acts depending on the coin flip that he gets. So yeah, that one was created. Was sort of created by Batman.
But if they're really gone, why would I have been given these eyes, which bring nothing but pain? If they're truly no longer alive, how can I apologize to them in person? Tell them I'm sorry. Sorry for being so weak. Sorry that I failed to protect them. Their faces are all so blurry. I can't
Am I
see
a
their
villain?
expressions. I can't
No.
even bear to look at them.
No, you're not.
If their final look at me was filled with resentment and disappointment, I wouldn't know how to handle it.
Charon, listen to me. Even if everyone else thinks you're wrong, Belle and I will always stand by your resolve to find your squad mates. You don't need to make any justifications. Because someone close to us is missing too. And we desperately hope she's still alive. Even if the whole world doesn't understand, we will never give up. But I also think, being consumed by this obsession, unable to move forward, that's not what those who matter to us would want.
That's right. Charon, you're a very kind person. Maybe that's why you feel responsible for protecting everyone, and regret when you can't do enough. But you don't have to carry it all on your own.
Yeah, you can trust us to have your back. We're certain that Grim Vulture hasn't killed the client yet. As long as we have a lead, there's still hope, and we'll be your support. Your will and determination shouldn't be dismissed. No matter how things turn out, we'll stand by your side, and we'll face it together.
Proxy, thank you. I feel better now. At the very least, I want to keep investigating. I'm not just going to stop here.
Sorry to disturb you at this hour.
Him again.
That new hollow? How's it going? Oh, never mind. The client just shared a new location with me on Knock Knock.
They're pretty eager, huh? Which hollow is it this time?
No, it's not a hollow. If I'm reading this right, this location is Scott Outpost.
Huh?
Scott Outpost? Isn't that managed by the Defense Force and White Star Institute? What's Grim Vulture up to?
Huh?
It's Remembrance Day. Don't you recall what Aaron said before? They're holding an event right now, and the place will be open to the public.
So they're not trying to lure us into a hollow this time. What's the deal? Are they trying to taunt us?
Whether it's a provocation or a trap, I'm not missing any chance to face Grim Vulture. Proxy, will you go with me?
No. All right. Hmm. Thank you. There, this is all filler.
Miss, I'm sorry for being mean to you before. Mom told me you were protecting Dad until the very last moment before you passed out. I shouldn't have said you left him to die.
I'm really sorry. Zeta was really young when it happened, so she was too
Got a
little
crazy
to
idea?
understand, and
Yeah,
we
what's up?
haven't really talked about it.
What's the idea?
I hope she didn't upset you.
No, she was right. If only I'd been strong enough to take down most of the ethereals.
A four-way rogue link. God, I tried a four-player Soul Link before, and we barely got past. We barely got past the first fight of the game. Well, we were playing for random, but yeah.
I've always known the truth. I failed to protect them. A weakling like me survived, and the rest of them disappeared without a trace. This isn't solace. It's the worst possible outcome. That's something I can't face. I've never had the courage to tell you I couldn't protect your loved ones. All I can do is wander New Eridu, hoping to find some trace of them. Even after all this time, I still haven't accomplished anything.
We'll see, we'll see. But like if we are to do something like that, then I would prefer if we took well, like an entire stream to do so, right? At least 3 hours, you know? Because I feel like it's gonna take us multiple tries to get a good run.
That is carried on to this day. After my husband passed away, Zeta and I received survivor benefits. And with all the odd jobs I've been doing, we've managed to get to where we are today. Styx always wanted our daughter to study art, and Zeta's interested in it too. Now, that dream has become a reality. She just got accepted into the art school in Janus Quarter.
I tell them?
Mom and I have our tough days.
You can ask them. You can ask them if they would want that.
And that memory gives me the strength to keep pushing through. One day, it'll all pay off. Just like it has now.
Thank you for always being by my husband's side, even at the very end.
Well, I suppose you must have heard about my condition from my son?
Ethel, Kakaitis used to tell me about you. He often took leave.
We're gonna stop playing ZZ. That's what I don't know. Like I wanna finish this story. Good news is, like this is the last stage of the story, so it should be over soon, but I don't know when
He
soon
would
is.
pass before me. I used the benefits from his death for the surgery. And that's the only reason I'm here today. In a way, his passing
It's not that good.
allowed my life
Well,
to continue.
depends on your taste.
Every time
I love
think about
the
it,
story
feel
in the
like
game.
I need to keep
Fan
my
service,
body
not so
healthy
much,
and
but
live a few more years. The sights I see,
at least the story and the characters are nice.
can sense them from somewhere far away. When I was too
Soon is
weak
8
to
hours.
take care of him,
Soon
it was you
is
and your
2 hours.
comrades who stayed by his side. Thank you for everything that you've done for him.
As for me, well, I'm currently
Maximum
working as
2
a
hours.
fashion designer.
A fashion designer.
Usually,
Is that because of
usually,
Akron?
like, well, like
sure you
between
remember how much
chapters,
she loved
stories
beautiful
like
things.
this one
She was
usually
always
take
into fashion, so I decided to become
like a
part of
maximum
that world.
2 hours.
That way, she can always be with me. I admit I had no idea how fun fashion design could be until I actually gave it a shot. I wish I'd figured that out sooner. We would have had so much more to talk about. Anyway, I'm planning to start my own fashion brand next year. She used to say that after retiring from the army, she wanted to pursue fashion design. I really want to carry on her dream. It feels like my life's purpose. You know, she used to talk about you when she came home for the holidays. How your rivalry pushed her to keep improving. So, thank you. I'm proud of my sister. And I'm proud of you, too.
As you can see, all of us have made it to this day, carrying the will of those we loved. So please don't say they please remember.
Do a face
everything
reveal?
and everyone in
Nope.
New Eridu is only here today because
Well,
you all risked your
maybe
lives and
maybe
that.
one day, but not
Thank
now.
you, everyone. It's been wonderful to hear about how you're all doing and to listen to these words. I'm so glad I decided to come here on Remembrance Day.
Speaking of which, I wasn't expecting to see any of you. What brings you here today?
I could ask you the same thing, Ethel. Last time I asked, you said you weren't coming. I only came because I suddenly got a DM from Nathan. He said he really wanted me to be here.
I'm here because of Nathan's
How about
message,
when you
too. He
hit
was pretty insistent, so I thought he'd
100k
be here.
follows?
But I've been looking around for a while now. I still haven't seen him.
So, it's the same for
Ah,
all of
sure,
us.
why not?
I responded to his message, but he never wrote back. Isn't that strange?
Sorry, but who's this?
Let's go with the 100k follow. Well, yeah, 100k followers,
Lethi's younger brother.
and also
Frankly, out of all of us,
let's
he's
also
probably the one who
put
wants to see it the most.
1,000
part of the defense
average
force
follower,
himself,
1,000
and-
average viewers.
The day the old capital fell, his squad
Wait, did I say
was
100? I meant
responsible for
1,000
supporting the
average
forces
viewers.
that had already entered the Hollow, which included all of you. He's told us that story so many times. When they saw how bad things were in that Hollow, some of the reinforcements called off their plans and pulled back. He tried to stop them,
But the
there was
goal.
nothing he could do.
He always blamed himself and wanted to find you to
Can I
apologize. But the
even
truth
put that goal?
the reinforcements
Well,
retreated
maybe not
quickly.
now. I want to be
Shortly after
progressive,
their
you know.
retreat, headquarters issued the official order. We all
Also, I can
lost
only put
someone in
one
that
follower
disaster.
goal.
And for a
No, I
while,
can't put
we
2,
resented
sadly.
the reinforcements for their decision. But over time, we came to understand it, and we eventually let it go. There is no avoiding casualties in that battle. In hindsight, it wasn't wrong for headquarters to prioritize saving their strength.
May I ask what the name of Nathan's squad was when he was in the Defense Force?
The Impera squad of the Obsidian Division. Is something wrong?
Nothing. It's just... I think I might have stumbled upon the answer I was looking for. Is that Zoe on the podium?
Away.
Is she here to speak on behalf of the soldiers? A decorated veteran. That seems fitting. But I don't see Jesse or Aaron around. Didn't they come?
Everyone, please quiet down. Zoe of Nemesis Squad, a representative of the veterans, will now deliver the Remembrance Day speech.
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to stand here and speak on behalf of all of the soldiers of the Defense Force. Today, we gather to commemorate Remembrance Day, a day born from the tragedy of the old capital's fall. Many of us lost relatives or friends in the disaster, and I am no exception. Every member of my squad perished in that battle.
When you hit that
leaving
point,
me
we should be
as
in a
the
VC.
only survivor.
I'm gonna
Losing the
try
friends you
to
cherish
set up something
for the Hollow
for when I feel like this is about to happen.
never fades.
But this
It's a
is
sorrow that
so
will
far
stay
in the
with us
future.
now
I think I will hit
forever.
that in like
However,
6 years,
to
right?
the families of the fallen soldiers,
In 6 years,
your
so
heads high
you
with
guys
pride for
should
your loved
remind
ones
me
who gave
when
their
that point's about to happen, because
fought
I
to the
will
very
I
last
will have
moment
forgotten
when the
this in
old
6
capital
years.
fell. Death isn't the end, nor dishonor.
It will
is their
probably even take
eternal
longer than
medal.
6 years.
They gave their lives facing an unstoppable disaster, exchanging their sacrifice for the world we have today. In doing so, they fulfilled their duties as soldiers to perfection. Without the blood they spilled, Eridu would not have endured, and new Eridu would
Not being
never have
self-made,
risen
it's so
from the
peaceful.
ashes.
It is,
In
yeah.
honor of the wishes
It
of the
really is.
departed, look ahead, people of New Eridu. Our thoughts and remembrance of those who passed
I don't
will be
think
carried
I
in every flicker of
even
candlelight
wanna have
and
more
in every
than
bouquet of
10
flowers.
concurrent viewers. Because then it's gonna be too hard to actually keep track of chat.
My speech was meant to end here, but since you all seem quite engaged, please allow me to share a little more. The reason you all agree with what I've said is because it offers a way to step away from the pain. That's what the living do. They seek ways to ease the weight of others' deaths, so they can find a way to start over. This is the new Eridu of today. A huge disaster consumed the old capital. And
Really?
the people
Yeah.
who survived it
Yeah, I
keep
really think
saying
so.
things like, "Treasure
Like,
the
well,
moment
the
and
day it happens,
start fresh to numb themselves."
the day it happens, I mean, I'll accept the reality,
Talks about
but
soldiers who gave their lives
until then,
for
I
Hollow Zero.
think I'm gonna cherish those moments
When they had to die.
as long as I can.
The brave gave their lives battling the ethereal onslaught, while the weak survived. This is a new Eridu, built by weaklings. Its order founded upon their way of thinking. Your applause makes me realize you all accept this logic. Each of you had loved ones who sacrificed their lives in the fall of the old capital. And now, you're thankful that someone has encouraged you to move on from them. What meaning does the sacrifice of those who died have if you all choose
You're a
to
YouTuber I like.
never
Well,
thought
thank
about
you, I
why
guess.
your own loved ones had to die, and why no one is responsible for their deaths?
Miss Zoe, there's not much time left for your,
Open your eyes! I'm speaking to those who have lost loved ones.
Hmm?
If death is the medal for the fallen, then pain is the cross the living must bear. If you fear its weight and run from the suffering, the soldiers will never find peace in their eternal rest. To tear the wound open once again, so you'll never forget the searing pain. That's the real meaning of Remembrance Day.
No,
I don't agree.
not at all.
Charon, I didn't expect you to be here for Remembrance Day.
We do this as an honor.
How are
Like,
things going with
what
your
else do you
search?
want us to do
Seems like you have
for
something
the
to say.
Fallens?
Among the people standing here, there's a woman who raised her daughter with the survivor benefits left by her husband. Another who's been able to carry on with her life thanks to the final efforts of her child.
Like,
And yet another who's
a
found
Remembrance
purpose
Day is
because of
literally the
influence of his
only
late sister. The
thing we
will
can
of the
do for
deceased
them.
lives on in every person here.
Is to remember who fought for
During
us.
The fall of the old capital fought for this. The future that their loved ones are making for themselves now. The old me might have agreed with what you said, but someone taught me that pain and hardship can lead to hope. They helped me see that hope could be inherited, not just destroyed when life fades. That's why I believe the departed didn't leave us wounded or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody. Each of us holds a harmonica that plays the melody of life. At first, it may sound awkward, but it will eventually flow smoothly.
Alright, guys,
on our own
we're gonna
style,
pause this a bit.
until it
Let's
merges
play a
with our
game.
soul.
The game is called Guess the Main... no, Find the Main Character. Difficulty, easy. Who is the main character in this scene? Is it the normally dressed woman with eyes? These normally dressed NPCs with no eyes? Or this, you know, this individual here with a unique design, right? With a distinctively unique design to her, right? Who is it? Karen. Wow! You guessed it, Mr. Bacon. Good job! You're so good at this game. Wow! How did you guess?
What you're saying. Tell me then, what kind of melody is left behind
You
by
mean
those
chat, you
we've
mean me.
lost?
Well, I didn't say chat,
Picture the
but
exact melody, but I
fine.
trust the answer I've chosen, and I trust everything I've seen and heard.
I said it already. I said it multiple times. I hate calling you guys chat because it makes me... It feels like I'm putting myself above you. That's why I call you guys. I said guys, yeah, but it's not
Please
chat.
feel free to continue with your visit.
But guys, you and people who are gonna be watching the VOD. People watch my VODs.
Her demeanor and what she said earlier. Something was clearly off. I have a bad feeling.
I do
You knew
too.
about her real identity, right? Looks like we're on the same page. Shielded by her identity as a decorated soldier, she seemed pretty confident that we wouldn't confront her directly on military ground like at the outpost. She arrived so brazenly and left without a care. If I'm right about this, she'll be trying to contact us again in no time.
Looks like you're a little busy, so I'll keep it short. The client just sent me a location via Knock Knock, along with a picture of several unconscious, tied-up individuals. I'll send you the location shortly. It should be an entrance to the Hollow in Port Elpis. At this stage, I don't have any further requests. My only hope is that you'll proceed with caution.
I won't.
With a picture of the hostages. Looks like Grim Vulture is losing patience and wants to put an end to all this.
Charon, what's your plan? No matter what you decide, I'll stay by your side till the end.
I've made up my mind. Proxy, please accept my official commission. Help me venture into the depths of the Hollow to rescue the client and any other hostages. It's time to put an end to this. It's up to me to stop Grim Vulture. Stop her from crushing everything in front of her with that heavy cross.
Alright, we're actually gonna have gameplay. Yes!
I've got your back.
Ready and waiting.
Is the concert? Let's make a grand entrance.
A grand entrance. Have to be a big baddie?
Charon, look.
Another communicator.
What do you mean? Well, they're not all thick. But also, I mean, people like attractive designs.
Communicator. It's a bad habit for a sniper to be so talkative.
Oh, really? I think it's rather good for my mental health to witness in real time how my target becomes desperate and gives up their struggle.
Do you really still need to disguise your voice? I thought you didn't want to hide anymore, Zoe.
Yeah.
You're right. Seems there's no need
Yeah.
for secrecy.
I knew it. I put two and two together
Sniper known as Grim
quite some time ago.
Vulture of Nemesis Squad. Send you my regards.
Zoe. No. Grim Vulture. You, like me, were one of the advanced troops deployed to suppress Hollow Zero right after the fall of the old capital, right? Noct, Cartes, and Impera Squad. So far, all the victims have been members of these squads. They were initially supposed to enter the Hollow to reinforce the advanced troops. Nemesis, your squad, lacking reinforcements, lost everyone except you in the fall of the old capital. You blamed their deaths on the absence of reinforcements and sought revenge on them. That's my conclusion. Just like me. The fall of the old capital left you entirely alone.
A sniper, the sole survivor, a mere pawn abandoned by the military. Don't you think we're very much alike? The Impera squad member, Nathan, the one you're searching for, he pleaded with me to let him go when I was about to kill him, saying he had to see you no matter what. That's how you caught my attention. I let him live.
Remember why I wasn't deployed?
Information on you.
Oh yeah?
Curious about you that I even set a trap, disguising myself as a victim to get closer to you. It turned out we share the same story. We even got the same PTSD symptoms. After all these years, we still see images of our teammates before they die. It's impossible to erase them from our minds.
No, it's normal.
You use
It's
ridiculous
psychology.
fantasies to numb yourself, chasing after illusions of your squad mates. Well, I can't afford to be as naive as you. One night, when I was overwhelmed with the unbearable images of my comrades' deaths, vomiting and crying, I finally realized the meaning behind their appearance before me. They were pleading with me, pleading for vengeance against those who abandoned us, begging me to destroy the repulsive, hypocritical new order of New Eridu. So, I carried on their will. I began kidnapping targets and sniping them in the Hollow, watching as they became corrupted and died in despair.
Why?
You really think this is what they'd want?
What else? Would they want me to be like you, playing at a game of finding
She's
my
just
missing
dumb.
squad mates, accepting their deaths when I'm done playing, and then forgiving the very enemy who killed them? What a noble and virtuous gesture. Forgive on behalf of fallen comrades, coexist with New Eridu's order, and live peacefully among cowards.
No, she isn't. What do you mean? Oh, my teammate died. Oh, so sad. Well, I guess I'm gonna do the same with other people. I'm gonna kill them because my teammates died.
That's exactly what I wanted to say to you, too. Because we've suffered the same hardships, I can't accept the path of destruction you've chosen. Jesse, Aaron,
Like it would make a minimal sense if she was doing this to the people who killed, who killed her teammates. The problem with that is her teammates weren't killed by people; they were killed, by hollow creatures, which aren't sentient.
Grim Vulture,
And she's taking out her frustration on civilians.
in your duty. To preserve the will and hope left by my comrades, I'm going to put an end to your actions.
That's
right
called
here.
revenge. That's called being dumb.
That's
Alright.
Since you made it here, let me reward you with a few things you don't know. Noct, Cartus, Impura, and many other squads. You know the reinforcements that were meant to back us up ended up deciding to retreat. Relying on a show of hands to vote isn't that ridiculous?
Adjusting for...
Such an absurd way.
Jesse and Aaron, do you have them too? Or are they already... That was easy.
You still care about them? Or should I say...
Help your foot through.
It looks like I haven't made enough of a friend in your life if you still have the time to worry about them.
Just one strike.
Why not leave their faces?
Yeah, the jump scare isn't scary.
Normally that's more suspenseful, right? In any case, stumble into the
God.
underworld with
We gotta find
Picking up.
a jump scare that is actually kinda scary.
extreme weather is perfect for sending you to your grave. No one will hear your screams and cries as you die.
Take the shot.
By the time the rain stops, part of the hollow one. Ah, such determination deserves praise. Now, time for the final showdown you agreed on.
Open fire!
What sniper ever confronts their enemy head on? I prepared a little gift for you.
The target's weary.
I made this. Your Imperial Princess is promoting a high-ranking officer. It wasn't easy luring it here. You can play with it for a while.
Ignite!
That's for me. I'll watch you from above.
It's gonna hurt. I don't think she did.
Then I'll put a bullet right through your heart.
Can't catch me.
Or maybe she did say it. I'm not sure. Okay.
The real failure as a sniper is the one who's been forced into a corner, like you!
The wind. It's shifting.
I won't fall for your distractions so
Oh, I know what she. Yeah.
I will surpass you with my own melody of victory. And let the wind be the opening notes.
Not bad.
Charon, no! Wake up! Charon!
That's kind of bullshit. Oh, fuck. They really did that? This is bullshit.
Just you? Where's your friend, the proxy?
The proxy went to rescue the hostages. I want to speak with you alone. A sniper
I don't like
should
that
always
ending.
monitor the changes to their surroundings, factoring the environment into their tactics.
She survived with luck
By the intent to
because
kill.
something was beneath to
Failing
block
to take
it,
this into account was your downfall.
and she lost because she didn't wear protection.
Lectured by a youngster. What a disgrace. When my view was blocked.
Well, for me, the whole scene was ruined by just that revelation.
Adjusted my aim accordingly.
What would have made more sense
Still couldn't hit you.
was for Karen to survive
I was just saved
if
once
the
again by
bullet
this.
went
By both this
really like.
and by my former comrades.
There's an area near near the left shoulder where the bullet can pass through, and
I lost to the
like it's not gonna hit anything.
To the military's betrayal.
I forgot how it's called.
I lose to your reckless actions, driven by some ridiculous fantasy. Your fantasy, your attitude, your very existence, and the outcome of this battle. They are the greatest denial and
Right.
insult to my revenge.
Right.
Much calmer
I just
energy now.
I just looked it up.
Almost as if you found relief.
Yeah, it would have been more sense. And I mean, the impact is at the right place as well. Like, if like make her bleed, right? Like they make this girl bleed and make her bleed, but the difference is that she survives because she was shot right under the collarbone. And right under the collarbone,
Let me answer that question.
in a specific area under the left shoulder, there's nothing. Like like something can pass through, and it will not hit anything vital.
Dead, and the reinforcements the higher ups promised before the mission.
So at least go with that, and don't go with the bullshit excuse that oh wow, a random clip was there to a random mag was there to block the bullet. Wow.
But when I
It just comes off out as cheap.
Few people can still stand after such severe corruption and injury, but all 5 of them were still fighting. They were protecting a girl who had lost her sight and fallen unconscious while searching for a way out of the hollow. They told me they were beyond saving, and if I planned to retreat, I must take the girl with me. I couldn't turn down the last request of a group of heroic soldiers about to die in battle. Your comrades entrusted your life to me. I was the one who brought you out of the hollow. You already know what happened afterward. It didn't take long for you to leave the Defense Force after you came to. Just like me. I developed PTSD so intense that sometimes I couldn't even hold a normal conversation. But for me, the hardest blow was the death of my squad. To an orphan like me, they were family. If the reinforcements had kept their word and provided some...
To say I don't would be a lie. But I think deep down you know. From the moment we stepped in, given how quickly the hollow was spreading, and the ever-increasing number of ethereals, it would take the sacrifice of countless Defense Force troops to suppress it. It wasn't something that could have been canceling the reinforcements, sending the advanced troops to rescue as many civilians as possible to minimize casualties. I think most commanders...
Objective and cold logic. I understand it, of course. But when you see members of the reinforcements living happy lives years later, can you still keep your composure? I couldn't. Even if the chance was minuscule, I wanted my squad mates to survive. But they turned that chance to 0. I can't help but resent them. By the time I realized what Nathan... When I tied him up and was about to kill him, he begged me to spare him. I think I've said this before. very similar, yet we have completely opposite beliefs. After meeting you, I became even more certain. In the face of suffering, I chose destruction. While you're still entangled in your obsession with your squad mates. If this continues, you'll eventually sink into a void of despair. Your hope is like a bubble, ready to burst at any moment. The version of you I want to kill is the complete one, who can firmly reject my answer. I kill you, or you end me. Either way works. But after seeing your growth, maybe I'd prefer you to step over my body. That's the final answer.
Why?
Emptiness and doubt. No matter how many targets of my revenge I took down, nothing changed. Aiming my gun at full. You're different. You've gained unconditional trust from the proxy. You have the courage to fight through my trap. My belief has faltered. I finally remember. You're right. They would never want me to become this way. I talk about carrying their cross. But so be it. Take the hostage and go. Villain stained with the... I'm looking forward to how long you'll be able to protect.
Why? Why was the bullet named... wait, how? The bullet marked... Okay, the bullet marked harmonica. Okay, never mind.
It can still be played after taking a bullet. Impressive.
This is my final melody to you. No matter how miserable you've become, your hatred has long twisted into sin. But if not for you, I used to know nothing. My teammates served as my teachers and taught me so much. You taught me, in the most intense way, what hatred truly means.
Really? So you found someone you want revenge against,
You
too?
get revenge?
That's good.
Go ahead then, I guess. All right. Oh god. Not filler thing. Nope, not that.
So you're the sniper from Liar Squad. It's nice to finally meet you.
And you must be the one who's been
Alright,
searching for
well,
me.
I guess
Nathan,
that story
the younger
explains
brother of Lethe.
why in the main story,
It's good to see you safe and sound.
the proxy
I'm sorry
strangely
for causing all
knew,
this trouble.
well, the name
I knew it
Karen.
cost you your life, becoming a target of a victim from the fall of the old capital. Maybe that's what I
So,
get, not helping
yeah, I
my
guess
brother
this
and
is
the rest of the
this is
defense force
nice
back then.
overall,
When the
except the
reinforcements
last
decided
scene,
to retreat,
obviously.
I spoke out against it.
Got
I had family among the soldiers already in the hollow.
harmonica
but
blocking
have the courage to take
the
that
bullet
step.
is bullshit.
The one that might have cost me my life. I'm sorry.
You don't need to feel regret or apologize.
Due
The
to gym
outcome wasn't
orders,
something you could have controlled.
I
You cared
don't
deeply for Lethe.
know what
And even
orders
today,
I'm
you
gonna
still
do
think of
them.
him.
Like,
someone
we're
like
gonna
him
have...
who
like,
always
that's the
cherished
thing,
family.
right? I want to make a gym order. The problem is, not everyone's gonna be
You've been
available
searching for the
at the
members
same
of Liar
time.
Squad all these years. I'm nothing compared to your determination.
We have to make
Thank
a
you
team.
for everything you've done, but
No, we don't.
please stop the search. It's time for you to start living a life that's truly your own. I hate to say this as a family member, but back then they were already...
I know. You don't need to say it. I've been drowning in a fantasy of my own making for years. But it's a fantasy that kept me from falling into the abyss. Nathan, Grim Vulture told me you have something you want to give me.
Yes, if we don't do gym
Is
orders...
that why you commissioned someone to find me?
Yes. After learning about the bond between you and your squad, I knew I couldn't live with myself if I didn't get this to you. So I got on my knees and begged Grim Vulture. even playing this recording for her, hoping it would move her. Regardless of how things unfolded, what matters is that it wasn't destroyed, and I'm here alive.
Okay. This is the end of your sentence. Okay. Yeah. Because then we have to make 8 teams. Yes, if we don't do gem orders. Oh wait. So you mean? Okay. So you mean like? Well. Okay. So. Crap. Yeah. So. We're gonna make things something clear. They're like
while going through my
during a gym battle. We're not gonna go exactly like in the story, where you have like your level differences. Like our teams are all gonna be like they're all gonna be set at level 50. We're gonna play with the the level 50 the game rule.
With me and Belle? We're honored. I thought we were just here to collect the commission fee today.
Go ahead. As for the commission fee, I'll pay it to you both shortly, so don't worry about that.
Not for Elite 4. Well, Elite 4, we're also gonna do the level 50 thing.
Hey, hello? Alright, it's a recording. This is a message from Liar Squad. Everyone ready? I'll count down. Congratulations on your... Hey, you guys are totally out of sync. Captain, can we redo this? The anniversary gift has to be perfect.
That's
Level
our
100?
specialist, Acheron.
Then in that case, we might as well do a level 100 to for everything.
She taught me a lot about makeup and fashion.
Oh, she won't care if we're a little off. Forget the re-record. Let's just get it done and order the cake. We don't want him to sell out.
That's our medic, Kakaitis. He's usually lazy and a bit of a smooth talker, but he's actually very capable and kind. He taught me a lot
Yes, it
about
does.
unconventional negotiation tactics and ways of handling things.
It's not a story thing that what we're building, it's just a challenge. It's an like for gyms.
We'll have to re-record this. Cut the chatter already.
And that sticks. A reliable
What's that gonna change?
He's the oldest in the squad. He loves sharing
Like,
photos of his daughter and
like my Pokemons are all level 60. So during gyms, we're going with the level 50 rule, just so every Pokemon's level gets gets reduced to 50, just so they all become equal in stats. But
an engineer, Lethe.
just make them level up themselves.
His younger brother excels, and he's somewhat introverted. But he's actually very
I'm making this rule just so we don't all have to train to the exact same level.
make use of the environment.
We just train our Pokemons up to level 60, just so our Pokemons can learn more, like most of the moves they, well, most of the moves that they learn, and then, well, then we go with the rules to put everything at level 50. Well, just so there's no stat advantage or well, level advantage. It's gonna be easy.
You were just a shy kid who blushed whenever you talked to someone. Over these 1,000 days, you've really worked hard to keep pace with our fighting rhythm. You've done incredibly well. In the last mission, your successful sniper kill of that
The fun is gonna be that you guys, like, I'm gonna be challenging gyms, but you guys can build the strategic teams.
This once, I'll admit, your moves were more elegant in that fight.
Not just that fight. Ever since you became a quicker shot and learned to adjust for wind speeds on the fly, we've been taking fewer and fewer hits. Makes my job way easier. So, cheers.
You often worry about not doing enough. But in these 2.5 years, you've absorbed everything I know about stealth, reconnaissance, and tactical countermeasures. Trust me, you'll become an incredibly skilled sniper.
Having you covering us from the rear makes every fight feel safer. But you still have a lot to learn about socializing and romance.
Make them bond? What do you mean by make them bound? Bond.
Where did that come from? She's not leaving us. Even if she retires, she'll move into my house and I'll spoil her with loads of beautiful clothes. We can talk about living alone in 10 or 20 years. Sorry, I got carried away. Anyway, you're talented and hardworking. Over these 1,000 days, you've opened your heart to us and even encouraged us in return.
That's the struggle.
Having you as a comrade is a blessing for all 5 of us. But I have to say one thing. You're always so sensitive and kind. Every time you see us get hurt,
That's what I don't understand. What struggle?
Does our squad motto, having each other's backs, become too much of a burden for you? I get how you feel.
You're struggling.
When your squad mates trust you with their backs, your first instinct is to protect them, right? But that's not the way it should be.
The satisfaction of winning after struggling is gonna come. Well, it's gonna come from beating. Yeah, actually, well, it's gonna come from beating trainers that are not just AI that will never switch out. That will always have damaging moves instead of strategic move sets. Of training and losing. But then the video's gonna take like if we go that way, the video is gonna take at least 10 hours.
All this talk of camaraderie, of keeping each other safe, it's like a harmonica melody scoring our time together. Even when things change, our tune will go on, and that's enough.
Exactly. Honestly, I'm sometimes terrified. Afraid that someday you'll blame yourself for failing to protect us and fall apart. That's why I wanted to record this message. Please, don't try to bear everything alone. Maybe you can start relying on us more.
All right. This conversation doesn't amount to anything. I will explain everything after the live. I will send I will write the rules. I will share it with you guys what the video will be.
If what we've said is hard to understand, just feel it through the music. Please.
For the vids, yes, level 50 people who join. Okay, what I was talking about was purely for the video. After the video is done, then yes, you guys can do whatever you want with your gem win. We can have gem orders.
Proxy,
obviously we can. But for the video, all level 50. That's what I was saying.
Of course.
Just so our teams can be perfect.
Crystal clear.
For the thing.
As if I've returned.
Oh god, they're all corrupted.
Parting. So this is our last glance. This is the answer you wanted me to find. Thanks, guys. For everything. Proxies. No. Lies. Belle.
Yay!
I've troubled you two a lot these days.
She
with
said
my
our
personal
name.
affairs. Words can't describe what you've done for me.
No worries. Honestly, my brother and I have been a bit lost recently. Meeting you, though, well, it feels like we've known each other forever. Doesn't it, Wise?
Our wills are aligned. For other trainers, let them struggle and train and train and train.
If nothing else, spending time together really
yeah.
cheers us up. Perhaps
Obviously.
we've always shared the same resolve.
Yeah. When I was trapped in self-doubt, unable to get out, I'm glad you were there with me. You're right. We've already entrusted our backs to each other as comrades. And because of that, because we are comrades, please, hear me out. Maybe you've already noticed. I'm sorry, but I've been keeping something from you. Charon isn't actually my codename. As I mentioned before, Charon was my captain's codename.
Oh.
When I met both of you for the first time, I didn't want to tell you my codename, because I thought someone who couldn't protect their squad mates had no right to one. So I lied. Captain Charon was an orphan like me, with no family to mourn her. I've been using her codename because I may be the last person.
Wait, I
in the
thought
world
Karen
who
was
still
her
remembers
real name.
But I understand now. If I want to keep moving forward, I can't keep hiding behind a lie. My true codename is
Trigger.
You don't have to tell me right now.
Charon, at the harbor, Nathan spoke to you privately.
Yes. He said he
To
still has
them
a friend in the
burn.
defense force
Burn,
who's
burn,
currently forming
burn.
a new squad. And if my goals align with theirs, I could consider joining them.
God,
So,
then,
what's your decision?
then,
Where will you go next?
based on your idea, then
Everything that's happened.
I guess we
Share the
have.
same goal as that friend of
Oh,
his
I
and
guess
new
we have
squad
to
they're
make.
So I'll head back to the new Eridu Defense Force.
Oh wait, I was about to say. I guess we have to make. God. Well, a league, a league champion, but.
Your new goal.
Well, I guess league champion is gonna rotate depending on who wins.
Yes. My encounter with Grim Vulture has made me realize this should be the true form of my vengeance. I'll uncover the real culprits behind the old capital's fall and make them pay for their crimes. If the ferryman who leads me to the truth demands a price, I'm willing to wager my life. I have a gut feeling the masterminds will reveal themselves again soon. To protect the city.
Well, it would be like it would be interactive.
I won't allow such a tragedy to happen again. By letting the will to protect guide my hatred.
It's
I
annoying.
have a clear aim toward the truth.
Then what do you suggest? That we don't have a champion for the quote-unquote region?
Nor entrust our backs to one another.
Are you saying we're on opposite sides?
Just us four.
We might
But there's
walk
always a champion
but
with the
those
Elite
paths
Four.
will lead us to the same destination. It's just that, for now, we can't say any more than that.
You want us to break tradition?
To be honest, after facing an enemy as ruthless as Grim Vulture, we're reminded of our own powerlessness. Watching
Oh wait, we could actually make it well, like an anime league.
Feeling we're nowhere near strong
where we have we have brackets and everything.
to open up about our pasts.
And once once a player manages to go through the whole bracket, then they fight the Elite Four.
If this is your slightly selfish principle, I respect it. You were once my proxies, and I'll keep this memory locked away as something I cherish. If, as you say, our destination is
What do you mean? No, in the anime, in the anime they go to the league, yeah, and once at the league, all the trainers fight each other until until they get to the top, and at the top, then they fight the Elite Four. I'll make my own system.
It's a promise.
Well, I guess you can work on one and share it with us.
Hello. I'm the sniper from the former Liar Squad of the Chrysoberyl Division, recommended by Captain Nathan, originally—
Yeah, I heard about you from my superior. You're the one who dealt with the serial murders targeting the Defense Force, right? Well, the new Eridu Defense Force is ready to welcome you back. Let me confirm a few details before taking you to base. Which squad are you applying to join?
I'm applying to join the Obsidian Division's Oval Squad. Trigger. I was Trigger of Liar.
All right. Now we have that. Oh, is that it? Okay. I was wondering if there, if there was an actual, an actual way to get the, if we had to absolutely had do headshots and let's get more points than we do. Okay, oh, okay, we have pierce damage. Hmm. Roguelink. I'm gonna, let's see. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna do a second level and see if the gameplay actually becomes harder. If it doesn't become that much harder, then it will mean that well that the gameplay is not gonna change. If the gameplay doesn't change, then yes, then yeah, we will try the roguelink. Okay. Right, it does have pierce damage. Stays the same. Well, almost the same, actually. Let me do one more. Okay. Really? That didn't hit? Okay. There are small differences. Ah. I'm only missing 2, so I might as well do them right now, right? Oh, that's different. well, trying to gauge the depth of these things. Is pretty hard. Oh, your internet went out. That's fine. Yeah, I was looking at well, if the things had differences, and there are really different differences. So I'm gonna finish this one, and then then I think, well, then I guess I will have finished everything. Oh. Okay. It's getting harder. It is kind of getting harder, yeah. But not really as well. Like, I think it would be difficult if, like, if I had less brain cells. There. Another S. Oh, wait, I have... Oh, but those are... the hard thing. I don't feel like doing those on stream. If I do end up doing those. What's this one? Oh yeah, I have that. I guess I'm gonna go speak to the NPC and check what this is about. Even though I feel like I know what this is about. Never mind, I know what this is about. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that on stream. This is gonna be really, really not fun. It's literally just taking pictures and talking to NPCs. So, not the most exciting thing to do. I don't care about her, actually. I think that's all. Yeah, that seems to be all. Alright. Up. We're gonna close this. Rogue Link. We have 18 minutes left. So, if, well, we can start the, kind of start the Rogue Link. But, well, you know, I mean, I guess today would be to actually get to know the rules, right? Because I don't really know the rules. Like, you explained them really quickly. But, well, obviously, it's gonna take more than simply saying the rules once to actually understand them. So, up, I'm gonna open Poke Rogue. Up. There. I'm gonna unpin this. There we go. Okay, we have sound. Just need to up. Voice call for it. Yes, we absolutely can. Up. Up. Give me a sec. Up. Just gonna prepare my mic for Discord. There. I'm also gonna put the thing window. All right. All right. So we have that. I'm gonna pull that up right here. Also, well, okay. Well, since this is technically the first stream for this, I'm gonna move you to the live, to the live thing. Up, just so we can actually do tests. All right. So. I'm gonna move you now. What just happened? I think you just disconnected from your voice chat as I moved you. We're gonna try that again. Okay, there we go. That worked. Now I'm gonna activate the Fujis. There we go. You are now on stream and muted. Now, now the other thing that I wanted to do was to also have your screen, your the POV of your game. So I guess, you can start streaming your game, so I can streaming your game on Discord, so I can put your feed.
Got
Not only that, I'm also gonna go.
Can you see my Poke Rogue or no?
Give me a sec. There, I'm just adjusting some sounds. Can you talk again? I just wanna adjust some things.
Oh, wow.
Okay, your sound seems correct, although I'm gonna make it a bit higher. There we go. Alright, and yes, I can see it, so we're gonna hit that. Pop out. There. Now we're gonna add another source.
I'm just gonna check to see if you got it right. Wait, can you?
Oh yeah,
question,
yeah,
oh,
yeah. I can see it. Oh,
oh,
rogue.
just making sure.
Screen 2. Up. We're gonna go with where is it? Where is it?
I'm gonna add
Okay.
another rule to make it painful.
Okay, we like pain. I mean, I play RNG based games, so I love pain.
You can only have one starter.
One starter. Okay. Up. We're gonna go put a POV there. Now I have to adjust my screen a bit more. God, I'm gonna have to do something. How do I make this work?
You should probably like maybe split your screen and then like put mine on the other.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm gonna need a special UI for this.
Oh god.
Like to make this work.
Oh no, I'm making it loop and am I?
Yeah, I mean,
Like the stream.
Oh god, no, we just have an infinite an infinite loop. Oh yeah, I also need to change the category. Is there okay? There is a Poke Rogue category.
Yeah, there is.
There we go.
But barely anybody plays yet. The Pokemon community is so small.
Even though it's a good game.
I mean, at least on Twitch, it's huge on other platforms.
All right, up.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You're
So
struggling.
yeah. So for now, I'm gonna keep the UI like that.
Like
So
off in the bottom left corner.
yeah. Like
Alright, that's fair.
yeah, for now that's how it's gonna be. But obviously, at one point, oh wait, actually, if I am to do that, I'm gonna transform the thing a bit, just so we see more of the screen. Then we see the black borders. Whoops.
Hold on, I almost want to do something real quick because I only need one more candy on Genesec. You don't mind if I take a little bit of time, right?
No, it's fine.
Because I literally need one singular candy to get the passive.
Yeah, we love RNG. Like it, you're missing one, but it's gonna take 10,000 years just to get that one.
I hope not. I think they buff candies.
We both know it's always like that. But I get it. Copium.
Oh, I almost just replaced my my run. Oh, that means we have to name our Pokemon, right?
Yep.
Whatever. Just start the run.
Give me a sec. I'm just organizing your screen.
Alright, I'm ready when you are.
Alright. Okay. Okay, there we go. I was waiting for you to go back to the Poke Rogue screen so I could actually drop the thing. There we go. Now the screen is correct. We're actually gonna see more of the game than the black borders. All right. So.
Who do you plan on picking?
That's a good question. I don't like picking legendaries. That's one thing.
But then again, it's kind of forcing your hand.
Yeah.
Because when are you going to encounter a legendary?
Yeah, that's
rare.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, you have T-Ghost?
There, I think there's only one legendary that I can pick. There. Okay, so did you pick a second Pokemon?
No, we're only still allowed to have one mon.
Oh, okay.
So you picked Big Teeny, I picked Genesec?
Yep.
Alright, tell me when you're ready.
Alright, I am now on the first battle.
Alright, so you only have to check in with me if a Pokemon either dies.
Wait,
or...
don't do
I
it.
hope...
Oh.
I hope... How about it? You go.
I just gotta reach
Well,
ice.
You only have to...
Oh wait, yeah, actually, give me a sec. I'm actually gonna stream my game too to Discord, just so you don't always have to tab out, check my stream, since there's a
Alright.
2-second delay.
So you only have to check in me every 10 rounds, which is like when after you beat the boss or gym leader, or you either check in me with or if a Pokemon dies.
But wouldn't it be better to have well, I mean to have like check in for every battle?
That would just get annoying. You really want to check in every 200 battles?
That would be the best actually. Like when you do a normal when you do a normal Soul Link, you have to wait for your partner at every battle. In case that thing does happen.
But it's gonna be annoying. Like, did you just beat round 2? Did you just beat this guy?
I'm still
Trust me,
at
I'm
round
trying to save
1
us some pain.
because well, I'm reordering some stuff.
Trust
There.
me, I'm trying to save us some pain.
It's not gonna be so much pain. Alright, up. Alright. Up. I'm at 2.
Wow, I got the ability.
Another one? What the frick?
Another what?
Another legendary from an egg.
Dang, you must have a lot of eggs.
Yeah. I guess. Alright, I am now at the 4th thing. I believe at the 5th level we have the a trainer.
Yeah, but they're mad easy. I wouldn't worry. Oh, did I tell you in my other run when you know the with the Pokemon I showed you?
Mm-hmm.
Ivy's Mega Rayquaza has V-Create specifically to counter my Genesect.
Yeah, well, Rayquaza can have V-Create, well, it can have it legally. Oh
Do you
god.
mind if I just like quit real quick to get protein and then I just restart back?
I don't know. I feel like it would be better. Well, I mean, this is technically just just a training round, right? This is like, well, because I mean, I'm ending stream in like 4 minutes. So yeah, I think this run is gonna be a training one.
All right. Now I gotta wait for Pokerogue to restart.
I'm actually gonna put your screen at the top right corner instead, just so it doesn't hit.
So it doesn't like block your moves.
Yeah.
Pokerogue, I wish you didn't take 8 years to load up. I hope this game doesn't like become like you have to pay for it.
No, I don't think it will. Well, actually, it can't become that way. Because well, it's not the creator's IP. It still uses Pokemon.
Oh wait, so technically they would have to.
Yeah.
Oh, so they couldn't make money off this.
Yeah. No. Exactly. They couldn't. Like the moment they try, Nintendo will be at their door.
What do you mean I have 19 candies?
Like
What do
just
you mean?
like,
I just saw. I
like,
literally just saw.
like just
I literally saw it.
just to give you an example, Pal World, right? Someone made a mod to transform some pals into their Pokemon counterparts, quote unquote, because they're not really counterpart, except some, right? Some they were debatable, but this mod stayed alive for maximum 1 month, and the guy who created it was hit with a lawsuit, rightfully so. In fact, it was like straight up stealing from well, Pokemon
I don't
assets,
even
but
think you credited them. Because PokeRogue is actually crediting Pokemon.
yeah, but even if you credit them, like the moment the moment you start making money out of someone else's IP, you can get.
Oh, he was making money out of it.
Yeah, well, no, not really, but
Oh God.
it's not. Oh God. Well, I guess I'm gonna die.
Wait, how? She literally has a Tepig.
Because I'm
allergic
currently
to
at
fire.
the. Because I'm currently at the 10th thing.
Drakeon?
And there were 2 bosses for my 1
Drakeon?
Pokemon. Oh God, you're at 1 HP.
No.
Well, too bad.
Well, that's the run dead.
Yeah. Well, as a matter of fact, my run it was also technically dead, but I have a Reviver Seed.
Okay, in my defense, I couldn't even do anything. I had Fury Cutter and Quick Attack.
Well, if I didn't have the Reviver Seed, I couldn't have been able to do anything either. There were 2 Pokemons against me. Crap, how do I delete a save?
Oh, you could just overwrite it with a new one.
Alright, well, it's currently 9 PM, so thank you for actually joining me to actually set up everything. So I don't know, when would you be available to actually do this thing?
Whatever, I'm free. Like the entire week.
Alright, I'm gonna check the schedule a bit. I'm also gonna switch scene up. Oh, okay, there.
So I hope that helps next run.
We hope so.
Wait.
Ah, damn.
That actually might be bad for me.
Okay, so the entire week I have stuff, yeah, got my whole schedule's already done. I'm looking for stuff that I could potentially, move, but I'm actually excited for everything this week, so yeah, we either do this, so we're either gonna be able to do this either next week or this weekend. Because the whole week I have I mean, I already posted my schedule, and everything is actually I'm actually excited for everything, so yeah. But it's fine. So thank you once again. Everything is set up, so next time we actually do this, everything will be ready. There we go. Oh my God.
Yo. 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 Yo.
Alright, I'm going to go die. Oh my God. Oh God. Alright, well, thank you everyone for joining in today for this stream. I really appreciate it. And I guess, whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so I guess I will see you guys tomorrow for Cobblemon. Tomorrow we are gonna start recording the whole Cobblemon thing. Yeah, so tomorrow the vibe is gonna be different. It's not like I'm probably not gonna be looking at chat quite as much, right? Probably gonna have a stronger focus on Minecraft, but I guess we'll see, right? We will see how things will go. But as I'm saying, I think chat, well, it will not be muted or hidden from me, but you know, yeah, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. So thanks again, everyone. I love you all. Mwah! Take care of yourselves. I will look very quickly for someone to potentially raid. But I don't think we're gonna raid today. Yeah, no. No, there's not really much. So, no raid today, but it's fine. We don't always have to raid. So, I guess I will simply see you guys tomorrow. So, take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow for the first recording session of Cobblemon. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, fuck. I almost forgot. Thank you, Equinox. I don't think he's here right now, but thank you so much, Equinox. Equinox, who joined the server like less than 2 weeks ago. I connected myself to the server earlier today, like right before starting the stream. And Equinox was like, "Oh yeah, Dragons, come! I have something to show you." The guy was also trying to find XP bottles like I was. He got pissed off that because we couldn't find some, so he went and he went and found a village with some villagers, and he managed to find a villager that actually sold XP bottles. So because of him, we now have XP bottles. Oh, well, there he is. Darth Garlic. Talking about me. Yep, we're talking about how you basically saved probably everyone's performance in the gym battle video that we're gonna start filming tomorrow. Because you found the XP bottles that I've been looking for those for, I think, 3 lives straight. No, maybe 2 actually. But still, that's still 6 hours of searching. Yeah, actually 6 full hours of searching for that. You know what? You know what? Just before I actually leave. There, Darth Garlic, you deserve it. There, you deserve this. And also, Mr. Bacon, I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but you built the Elite Four thing. You did many stuff. You're also working your ass off just to make, you're thinking about these rules, and even though I don't always agree with what you're saying, and with with what you're saying and in your actions, you're doing a lot for the server. And sometimes I feel like you're doing more than I am doing myself for the server. So there. I think you've earned this. So I invite you to type something in chat and see what happens. There we go. There you have it. You don't see it? Oh wait, do you actually have to refresh the page? Wait, did you not see this until you refresh the page? Oh, you don't? Okay, well that's interesting. All right, so I would like to welcome our 2 new VIPs to the channel. I think, God, with the amazing people we have on the server, I think we might end up having a lot of VIPs, depending, well, you know, depending on how I vibe with the person, and also depending on what the person does. But yeah, I guess there's also one more point I wanted to address. I don't know when, but I have started working on plans to organize a collab on Pommel Party. I'm not sure when it's gonna happen because this is the first collab I'm organizing, so I want this collab to be something to remember. So I'm gonna try, to have a collab that actually has more than more than one people to collab with. So you guys stay tuned for that. I'm gonna post more news about that in the future. But just so you guys know, at one point we're gonna have a video, a stream where we might be 6 people on stream playing the same game. People being other streamers. 6? Yeah, I'm aiming for 6, but technically the game supports up to 8 players. So we might be 4, 6, or 8. It will depend. That's all more than I can count. God, that's funny and sad. Anyway, I have to end stream. Fell kindergarten. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining in today. I love you all. Mwah! Live your lives to the fullest. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the first for the first recording session for the Cobblemon gym battle video. So see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.